Hey everybody, it's me, the Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl. It's Sunday night, and this is day last of Vogue Knitting Live. It certainly is not day last of Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl, though. We'll tell you more about how you can keep watching Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl a little bit later on in our show. But for now, I'd like to thank you all for joining us, and I'm sure we'll have people joining as we go along. We're going to keep asking you who you are and where you're from, because the most important thing to us is our fans, and we love learning about all of you and getting all of our wonderful ideas and kits and tips out to you, and getting to meet you all. So welcome to the last day of Vogue Knitting Live. We've got a special guest joining us in just a little while. And in preparation for that, I've been working really hard, on the project that I left upstairs. Oh boy. Well, I'll go get it as soon as Iris comes on. That's what we'll do. I'll shoot upstairs for just a quick minute. Anyway, I really want to share that project with you and get you to know a little bit more about the knit along that's happening. Before that, though, I do have, do we have some fans on already?
We do have several fans. Please tell us who you are and where you're looking in from.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us. We had a really busy day getting all the shipments ready to get shipped out tomorrow from Vogue Knitting Live and a couple of days beforehand. But, I have a few things. I promised that there would be some specials today on Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl for local yarn shop day. I know that was yesterday. I wanted to do something special on the last day. So I thought I'd bring out a few items that I have special prices on for all of you at this time, and a few things that we can show you that you haven't seen yet before if you're joining us on multiple days.
Lila Foster says, "Hi kids!" Exclamation point.
Hi, Lila.
Our friend Leticia Castro, hello from Miami. Ready for another live session! Exclamation point.
Well, thanks for joining us again.
Anna Maria Milani, hello from Niantic.
Oh, you're here. You're in Niantic. We would love to have you come to the studio.
Jeannie Rediger, hi from northern New South Wales in Australia.
Oh, hi. Exciting.
Maria Raffetto Cute, greetings from Ridgefield, Connecticut.
Oh, hi. You're a neighbor down the other part of the state. Well, welcome everybody so far. And there'll be more of you coming on board, and we'll be more than happy to just kind of recognize you, which is our way of thanking you for joining us. And from Australia, how lovely is that? I just packed up a third order for one of our friends out in New Zealand today. So yeah, we are round the globe, round the world, shipping Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl products to so many fans, and we really appreciate you for that.
Barb Sutter Bednarski, hi, back from Grafton, Wisconsin.
Hi, Barb. It's good to have you back.
Leslie Welsh Flaherty, hello from Elkridge, Maryland.
Oh, Elkridge. Oh, Elkridge?
Elkridge,
Maryland. Oh, no, I knew somebody from Elkton, Maryland. Yeah, no, that was Delaware. I don't know. I'm getting my states mixed up right now. So let me just show you what we've got so far today to get started on the show. One of these products, this is a product that we are closing out. We have a few of these Albina kits left. Albina is it's a man-made fiber by KFI Luxury Collection. And this is let me see here. It is a luxury Albina knitting needles. Oh, here we are. It's a polyamide and polyester, so it is machine washable. It's a fun little kit. This is called the Albina Cowl. And it's nice and springy. It's a quick workup. If you've ever worked with these yarns before, you can barely see this in there, but here you are. It's like a fake fur. And it's just, I love this color. We have very limited supplies of colors, and it's on sale for 50% off right now. So go on to KnittyGrittyYarnGirl.com and search for Albina, and you will find the Albina shawl kit in there, cowl kit. Oh yeah, let me turn our lady around so you can see. Yeah.
And we have Carolyn Noller. Hello from Chester, Virginia.
Hey, Carolyn, welcome back. There you go. So with our Vogue Knitting Live, we are offering free shipping on all products, all orders over $50. So all you need to do is put in ship, SHIPVK live in the product code at the checkout to get free shipping over on orders over $50. And for our friends across the sea, we are taking $8 off your shipping. So you'll pay the shipping, and then what we do is we refund you $8 for your shipping, which is the average cost of shipping in the U.S. So thank you very much for supporting Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl. So again, this is Albina. This is a washable polyester and polyamide product from KFI Collection, on sale at nittygrittyyarngirl.com, limited supplies. Another item that we have here is we have this one, which is Top Rainbow. I showed you Top Rainbow the other day. Let me show you this. Top Rainbow is a multi-ply cotton thread, if you will. And so if you take a look at the cake here, you can see the different strands in the cake. And I just love the colors of this. This works up as a sport weight yarn. It's great for both knitted and crochet projects. I love knitting with cotton. It's one of my favorite fibers to knit with. It's a natural. It's always so soft. And this just to give you an idea of how how Top Rainbow works up. Here's the shawl that we have. Now, this is a crocheted piece, and you'll see it does come complete with a pattern online. So when you order the Top Rainbow, you'll get a pattern free with it.
Jillian Goldrich. Hi, Paulette from Hamden, Connecticut.
Hi, Jillian. Well, welcome back. It's good to have you here with us. How's the new puppy?
Carolyn Noller just shared the show. Thank you.
Okay, Carolyn.
She knows what's going on.
Carolyn knows what's going on at Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl. At Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl, we do lots of drawings, and one of our favorite drawings is for people who share our show, and we've got a prize coming up tomorrow. So if you share Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl with your friends, we'll get you in that drawing. And Paul's going to show you how you can share this without, in case you don't know, if you don't share things very often.
All righty. It's very simple. If you look at number 1, where it says share, you click on that with your mouse. Step number 2, you make sure that you set the privacy to public. And step number 3, just click on the share now button, and voila, you are sharing like royalty.
And that second step, public, is really important. And it's important because that's how we'll be able to know you shared the page and the post with your friends.
Jillian Goldrich shared to my knitting group.
Thank you.
And she says, puppy is doing well.
Good. I saw him playing. She's a lively little girl. Okay. So we're talking about items that we have on special. We've got Albina. We have Top Rainbow. And right here, we have a lovely little yarn. Lovely yarn from Louisa Harding. The yarn is called Pittura. Pittura is a superwash merino and bamboo blend. It's really a lovely, lovely, soft, beautiful, multicolor fiber. And there's a kit on our website that is called Pittura, that is called Tatiana. It's the Tatiana shawl. And you'll find that on our website, and the price is $39.90.
Letitia Castro shared already, exclamation point. Lila Foster shared. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you. So Tatiana shawl is a great shawl. And I think, as a matter of fact, Anna Maria is making that shawl. And that's a fun piece to work with. So go online and take a look at the Tatiana shawl. This is another great buy at Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl. And then one other that I want to share with you is right here. Let's see if I can make a space for it. This is Uluru by Queensland Collection. Uluru is I think we might have talked about this on another show. It's a fun little fiber. It's a cotton, acrylic, and polyamide blend. And the colors are gradient throughout. It's real. Actually, it's self-striping. So you'll see a lot of movement in the colors. And they work up to be a lovely stripe. And there's a shawl that's called the Rainbow, the Naomi Shawl. And Naomi Shawl is on our website, and I packed up a few of those just today for some folks. So these are the last few of of items that we have now going into the fall months.
Anna
And
Maria says, Tatiana, oops, just jumped 4 comments. Tatiana, fun knit, and the Pitura is so soft and lovely to work with.
Thank you.
Carolyn Noller, you're wearing my favorite shawl. Andrea Whitmore, shared. Whoa, we're flashing through here. Deborah Hirschman Schoenbaum, I just joined and I'd like to know what you are wearing. I love it.
Thank you. Thank you. And I purposely wore this tonight. It is one of my absolute favorite items that I've knitted. It's just a sweetheart of a knit, and it's easy, it's fun, and it is called Batad, Batad.
Linda Crawford, I was headed your way, but took a wrong turn and ended up in Arizona. Anna Maria Milani, working on Naomi now.
Anna Maria, you're a busy knitter. I don't know. The only person I know who knits as much as you is Jan 40. And I think you kind of knit as quickly as the other one does as well. So let's tell you a little bit about Batad. Batad is it's a Stephen West design, and it's really created using short rows and welting. So it's my husband has me take a spin around. This shawl can be worn shawl. It's really a cowl. It's really a cowl. And in fact, if you look at the pictures with Stephen West, you'll see it worn oftentimes like this. But I like to wear it as a cape. I think it's a great little cape. And you can wear it with the long piece in the front. So it's really versatile. And, as the weather changes, you just wear it different ways. And we've created kits on our website for Batad. And the kits that we have right now are using Apple Fiber Studios Macintosh. So you'll see lots of great combinations. You may see something like this for kind of a black and white design, or here, something here. The red, the blood orange, and harvest moon is a really fun combination. We've got some greens up there and pinks, and I love Japanese maple. And I think this called Love Kisses. Yeah, these are great colors. So, and then we've got some more down here. Some lovely combinations in here. So take a look at our website. It calls for 1 skein of each you'll get a tonal and a multi/variegated color.
Catherine Rondo, what is the name of that pattern?
Batad, Batad.
Rita Johnson Cotterman is back. Hello from Eureka, California.
How those socks coming, Rita? Rita is currently a student at our Zoom and Just Like That You're Knitting Socks class. And it's not necessarily just like that. It takes a little work, doesn't it, Rita? But we do know that eventually, by next week, Rita will be finished with her socks, and that's really exciting. If you join our Zoom and Just Like That You're Knitting Socks, what we do is we take sock knitting toe up magic loop and space it out over 3 classes. Sometimes it turns into 4, and that's okay. But we work with you step by step along the way so that you can knit your socks. And what Rita is doing, and what several other folks have done, is they take their yarn and split it, and they knit both socks one at a time to continue practicing those stitches along the way. So it works out really nicely.
You could say Rita is zooming right along.
Thanks, Paul. And don't encourage him. Okay, so we've got our Batad. You know about our sale. You know about our sale. Got lots of things going on.
Tuwenia Grabowski says, Batad, question mark, is it on Ravelry, question mark?
The pattern is on Ravelry, yes. And we have the kit at Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl. And when you purchase your kit at Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl, it includes the pattern.
And she says, my name, Tuwana.
Tuwana. Well, welcome, Tuwana. I don't think you've been here before. And thank you for joining us. And where are you from? Did she say where she's from?
Not yet.
Okay.
Rita Johnson Cotterman says, yes, it does. And I'm so happy I found you.
I'm so happy you found me too. We have a good time on our classes. All right. So that's our batad pattern. And another little goodie that is on our website is called the tiered triangle shawl. And this is a simple little goodie that you'll find there. This is knitted, with short rows and cast-ons, believe it or not. So you'll finish your short rows, and then at the end of your short row, you'll do a lace row, and then you cast on 20 more stitches, and then you start your short rows again, and you go through that process over and over and over again. And this little kit is on our website. It's called the Tiered Triangle Shawl. This little shawlette.
Catherine Rondeau shared a post to the Batad on Ravelry, and Tuwana is from Maryland.
Well, welcome, Tuwana, and we'll be sure to share the link to the Batad pattern on KnittyGrittyYarnGirl.com so that you can see all the great colors for the kits. Thank you so much. Okay. So has our guest arrived yet?
Is it 5:15?
I don't know. You have to tell me, because I don't want to keep her waiting in the green room for very long.
What time is it? Oh, yes, we're 2 minutes overdue. Sorry about that.
There she is.
All right, we're bringing on Iris.
Bring on Iris. Hi, Iris.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great. It's so good to see you.
So I had a whole setup, but unfortunately, I guess it doesn't work with Safari. So I'm using my laptop.
Oh, what were you trying to use?
My iPad with my tripod. So.
Oh, no problem. Well,
because I did that with the last Vogue knitting, so I hope the lighting is adequate. But
well, you know what? We can see you. But
okay.
I just want to give you a quick introduction. Iris Stryer is the owner of Art Yarn Yarns. They are out of Westchester, New York, and I just love Iris's products. And most recently, I stack a lot of her merino cloud and her beaded silken sequins. But most recently, she created a pattern called Straight on the Bias, and I saw that pattern come up on my email, I guess it was, and I said, okay, that's a winner. I'm taking. I love it. I love it. I love it. So Iris, why don't Paul? Can you just focus on Iris for a moment while I go grab mine, and I'm gonna let you talk a little bit about this pattern.
So this is a knit along on Ravelry, and this is the shawl, and it's pretty big. And I wanted you to see that it actually has an I-cord edging, and it keeps it really, really neat. And it's really fun to use. I mean, it's a simple slip stitch by Slip Stitch Design Mosaic, it's called. You're basically only slipping the stitches in order to create this pretty color work. And I used 2 skeins of merino cloud in the design. And I ended it up with beaded silken sequins in 2 colors too. So the pattern is not available for sale. It's just a knit along where you have to use Art Yarn's yarn, and it does allow you to get the pattern for free. And it's really a fun knit. The shawl can be worn so many ways. I mean, you can wear like a big scarf. It's long enough. And that's even when you just use the 2 skeins of merino cloud, that you could just bundle it on your neck and tie it around. And I hope the lighting is good here, but I love wearing it because it never ever falls off. It's a boomerang shape, And that means that when you wind it around your head, around your neck, it just really fits nicely and looks amazing.
You did a great job with that.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I know. I'm worried about the lighting, but I'm making the best here. So I hope you guys could see. I'm also so excited about this piece that I actually started a top using the same design. And people who finish in time the knit along, I'm going to be sharing this pattern. So not sure you guys could see this, but the top is going to be just a boat neck, and it uses the same exact pattern that you use in the straight on the bias. Now, I have it here in another colorway because I thought it should all be done in like a more summer beachy color. And I've seen people do all kinds of colors in this shawl. It just is such a pretty pattern, such a great design. It works with a lot of different colors. And Paulette has our merino cloud in the ombre colors, and they shift gradually from light to dark or dark to light. It creates a really nice ombre effect. And I just will show you some of the balls of yarn that I happen to be working with. And you could see, I think you could see it well in the purple color, how I started with a light and then it's going to get very dark and very differentiated. And that's the yarn I'm using for these patterns. So the ombre as well, it was used here in the original straight on the bias. I started out with a very light color, the very light part of the colors. I used the gray and the citron color. And as I progressed, you could see them becoming much, much stronger and more vibrant.
Yeah.
And it's part of the beauty of the shawl is the way the colors transform. And then, I don't know, Paulette, did you get up to this part?
Well, yeah, I'm just going to have Paul split the screen again so we can all see it. So we can see each other. Hold on one moment. Okay.
Oh,
so here,
look at yours. Oh, that's
I love it.
pretty.
So,
I think, let's see.
With mine, I started with the deeper color.
Oh, interesting. Okay, okay.
And so I just love the way the design changes throughout. And there's something about this pattern. For the most experienced knitter is still going to enjoy the movement, and you're always looking at doing something else. And that to me was really special because it's like, oh, okay, now I got to do this. Oh, now I'm going to do those. Look how pretty the blocks are.
Oh, it's just so gorgeous. The way it's
and then look now. Here's
I love your colors. I love your
gray.
They're just phenomenal.
And
really, really pretty. And it makes every shawl unique too. Like no two are alike.
Right. Now
these are all hand painted ombre
I'm going to have
skein.
Paul move down here. Let's just move down here for a moment so I can show our viewers what so this is the color I've chosen here. So I've got this. I did this pink, and then I mixed it with this gray.
Oh, that's great. That's a beautiful.
So that's what I did. So now I'm just about to the point where I'm going to be adding my silken sequins. And yes, I am going to add them because
You're going to use the exact two colors. That's what I did here.
Oh, is it?
It makes it like a very seamless transition.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And it makes it really, really elegant and pretty when you do that. And it just adds to the length and the width. It gives it a little bit more weight at the bottom. And it just makes overall a really, really gorgeous piece that you can enjoy anytime.
So Iris, when you use the silken sequins,
Yes.
Do you bind off with those as well? Is that used for the bind off?
Yes, and it's an I-cord bind off.
An I-cord
and
bind
you're
off, right?
basically matching the whole shawl has I-cord all around.
Can you show them just the edging on that, Paul, so that they can see this?
Yeah, it keeps it really neat. And
it
never
sure does. And it's on both, it's all around. And so
yeah,
I have that I-cord bind up at the top as well.
Polished.
Yep. So let me show you some of the other colors we have. So you can do something like this, where the greens.
Oh, that would be stunning. I love it with the greens and the touch of the.
And then also this combination here, which was the original one that I put together. And then when I started pulling my colors, I said, I'm going to do something else with the pink. This I just love. This
That's
reminds
stunning.
me of day and night. You know,
I think there might be another one in your future.
I know, that's scary, isn't it?
Well, not really. I mean, it's great. I think that if they go into Ravelry to look it up straight on the bias, there's over 160 projects so far, and you could see a lot of different colors, how they work together. It's very interesting.
Right. And so then we also have the red and the green, which is really pretty.
I love that, and so festive, really.
Isn't it? And then the blue and the beige, which I think would be striking.
Yes.
Now we've got some comments coming in, so hold on just a moment.
Okay.
We've got our fan Kitsy Demaray from Cortland, New York, says hi.
Hi, Kitsy.
Carolyn Noller, some of my most beautiful yarn, and Tiwana, thank you.
Okay, so we do offer the kits for this on KnittyGrittyYarnGirl.com. It's called Straight on the Bias, and when you order your kit, then you can go over to Ravelry and join the knit along. And the knit along started September 1. Am I right?
Yes, but it's still going on strong, and new people joining every day.
Right.
Now, Paulette, if anybody has any trouble with Ravelry ever, they can always get the pattern parts through you.
Oh, okay. All right,
Yeah.
that's fine. I'll be happy to help them along. But I do want to, if they'd like to be part of that knit along.
Yes.
There it is.
It's really exciting to see what everybody else is doing at the same time.
It is a lot of fun. And I did point out yesterday some of the Merino Cloud yarns that we have here. And you'll find the Merino Cloud at KnittyGrittyYarnGirl.com as individual skeins. And also we do have some kits available. So and the beaded silken sequins are available as standalones as well. And every project that we create here at Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl using art yarns, we create so that you can use the sequins or not. It's always an add-on, because we know that sometimes that's not, that's just not what you want for your project, and other times it is. So we give you that option rather than including it. It's an add-on that you can have.
And for this project, you don't have to decide until the very end. So
right. True, that's true. If you want it, that's right. You can do the beads later. Right. And that being said, if when you order at Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl, you don't have to, if you have a question or if you want to customize something, change it around, ask me if you can order your beads later, just send me an email, put it in the notes column. As a matter of fact, I mentioned yesterday, if you want us to wind your yarn for you, we'll wind it for you. Just let us know, and we can take care of that for you.
Rita Donson Cotterman, gorgeous. Love the beachy colors.
Yep. Really, really fun. Very fun. So I think, Iris, that was all we had for you. And I really am so glad you came on to join us today.
It's my pleasure. Anytime.
To share a little bit of art yarns with us. You'll be seeing more and more colors from them. Oh, I know what I wanted to ask you before. I saw something. Is there a new or a yarn that I haven't seen that's called denim colors? Do you have a denim?
That's our local yarn store day color.
Oh, that's right.
It's really, really a pretty combination of blues. And if you want to get on that bandwagon, I'm doing a re-dye next week. So let me know.
I will certainly let you know. I will certainly let you know. Thank you so much.
And that would actually look good in this with an ombre shade. That would be a beautiful combo. So.
Well, I am going to go finish mine tonight. We've had so much going on here at Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl since COVID started. I feel like it's been March 15th for 6 months by now. And Iris, I don't know if you know that our business has gone global. So we've been
Good for
really busy
you.
shipping yarns all over the world and
That's
kits all over the
amazing.
world. So sometimes I can't get my needles moving as fast as I'd like to by the time I find kits.
It's
at
a
the end
lot
of the
more
day.
work.
So yeah, I have to work too. And unfortunately, knitting is part of my work. So I kind of like, I want to knit and I need to this. So thank you so much, Iris. We so appreciate you being here. And we'll see you again real soon.
Thanks for having me. And
Oh,
take
anytime.
care.
Anytime.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you so much, everybody. This is really a lovely, lovely project. And as I said, it keeps you interested throughout. One of the nice things that about the pattern itself is that Iris not only has charts, but she has the pattern written. And that makes it so easy for any knitter, no matter how you like to read your patterns. This offers you both options. So good luck with it, and I hope you'll join. You'll get the kit and you'll join the knit along.
Thank you again, Iris.
Wasn't the announcer man here? What was that about? Okay, so we're gonna keep moving. Were there any other questions about batad? I can't get to my computer fast enough to put that on there. Maybe I can post that while we're here, right? Or should I wait till after the show? Yeah. All right. I'll wait till after the show to get that up. My director is saying, no, don't do that. But I am going to show you. So we talked, let me just recap in my mind. We talked about Albina and Tatiana. We talked about the Uluru Rainbow, the Naomi, the KFI Albina, this is the Albina yarn, and Top Rainbow. And then we just moved on to the batad. We talked about batad and the tiered triangle. So those are our different projects that we've brought to you in the first 30 minutes of our show.
Tawana Grabowski, I may have missed it, but what colors are you using for the one you're wearing?
Oh, okay. So this one that I'm wearing, I actually knitted this long before I owned my own shop, and I dyed the yarn myself. So it was a class that I went to. And so this color is not available. I would say the closest thing to what I'm wearing would be this, because it's got lots of color in it. So you've got the blues and the oranges, yellows, etc. If you like the teals, the teal blue, I like this one. And that's Chuckanut Drive. Another really pretty combination. Oh, I'm looking at this because this is another great one with the blues in it. And this is really pretty. A lot of people love the black and whites.
Tawana Grabowski says, oh, wow, it's beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. And it was my first and last dyeing class. And I've also had my first and last spinning class. So, you learn what you like, you decide what you like to do, and you get really good at it.
Annie Olson says, what's the one you're wearing called?
It's called the Batad, BATAD, and you'll find it on our website at KnittyGrittyYarnGirl.com.
We'll also post links in this thread.
Yeah, we'll be posting links. And don't forget, you get free shipping on orders over $50 with the Ship VK Live code. Alrighty. So I don't know if you've ever seen, those of you who've not been on KnittyGrittyYarnGirl.com or have not been to our Twisted Stitches show, this is our Swancho pattern. This is Sophie's Swancho. And if you know me at all, you know I hate to wear coats. So I wear a lot of swanchos and sweaters and shawls and scarves, capes, capelets, things like that. And this swancho is one of my favorite designs. I like it because it's got the mosaic stitching in here. And then you go to parallelograms, and then back to mosaic. And then I did I did garter stitch in here, but the pattern originally calls for another parallelogram in here. It has a nice tight cuff on it. It's a top down piece. And I actually used for myself and for the sample, I used 2 yarns held together for the base color, and then a DK for the other. So let me show you what I did to help you get an idea of how this works. I want to grab colors that work well together when I'm showing it. Okay. Okay, so here, this will be similar to what I did. So I used a KFI Indulgent Sport, and this is on our website. It's called the Sophie Swan Show. So I used the KFI Indulgent Sport, and then I held together with it a Ella Rae Silky Kid. This is a mohair, it's a super kid mohair and silk. And you can see that the base color of the yarn, and this is very similar to the color that I used, the base color is an off-white, but when you hold it with the gold, it changes the color and it brings out the gold. It really makes it stand out. And so in this case, you could use something like that for your contrasting color. And you can even use a different color for, let me grab a blue here. Let me see this here. If you put this blue, this is called, actually it's called olive, but it looks blue to me. It's a bluey green. If you put olive with this color and then use the gold as your contrast color, that would be absolutely stunning. And again, top down, really easy. I've had some newer knitters actually working on this swancho. There were 4 of them doing it as a knit along, and they did a fabulous job. What they chose to do is, rather than using the mohair and the paint, they chose to work theirs in solid colors. So they just chose 2 colors of Patagonia. And so mixing those colors together, we could put together a custom kit for you. Right now, it's currently on the website, just using the hand paint, the Indulgence hand painted. But I can certainly put together a custom kit for you, and it's a different price point as well when we use the Patagonia. So that is Sophie's Swancho at Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl. And yesterday, good point, Paul. Thank you. We'll get to that in a moment. Thank you so much. Yesterday we talked about Fleur, but we do have some new people on with us today. Since we're talking about Patagonia yarn, Fleur is a lovely pattern, a great triangular shawl that uses a mixture of DK and mohair. And in our case here, we're using Patagonia, and we are mixing it with Katia Concept 50 mohair shades. And 50 mohair shades is really a cool yarn. We've got plenty of this in stock. And I made sure I ordered lots and lots of it because I knew this was going to be a great yarn. Mohair, halos, and sparkle are the new thing this fall and winter. So you're going to see lots of that coming along, such as in Sophie Swancho and in Fleur, because Fleur is just so pretty. And it's a great triangle shape. Really very, very nice. It would look really pretty with a little brooch on it, a stick pin. Cute. Let's see if we get a stick pin up there. I'm not going to stick it in there, but I am going to show you how pretty it would look with a pin. We've got our pins are by the artist Jay, and you'll find him on our website. Let me put this through so you can see how the look goes. Yeah, this one always gives me a hard time. It was just in a shawl yesterday. You would think I'd be able to get it through. There we go. Pretty. Very, very nice. So Fleur is a sweet, sweet shawl. I love the way it looks. It's one of my favorites. But you know, in this sample, we went with monochromatic, and there are other color combinations on our website that have a little more, have some contrast. For example, you might see the juniper with a gray. I'm not sure what I have up there, but you know, there are so many ways that you can combine these, the juniper and this little snow color. And you know, you could also get creative if you want to do something very fall-like, if you like fall colors like that. So if you see one base color and you go, yeah, but I think I'd like a different color for my mohair, we can do that for you. And I do believe on the website, when I posted this, I posted a picture of the 50 shades. So if there's something that you'd like to learn more about, just let me know. And as we move along with this, with 50 Shades of Mohair, this is a great kit too. That actually, this will be going up on our website. I don't have this on the website yet. It's a newer kit that just came in. You know, when you get the yarns in, and then later on you get the samples. So let me take this off for now.
Andrea Whitmore, that looks quite lovely.
It is quite lovely, Andrea. So this is a great little wrap around. And again, I love things like this because I don't have to wear a coat. I wear a nice warm sweater and I put on my scarf and I'm really happy. I'm just a happy little girl. Cute. And you can wrap it. You can knot it. You can sometimes knot it too much. And then, you know, you can do the simple pull it through. Pretty, huh? Nice.
You might say there's not a wrong way to wear it.
There is not a wrong way to wear it. And you're not going to keep talking. And so what you will find on our website with another item with 50 Shades of Mohair is the oversized sweater. And we have a couple of different color combinations in the 50 Shades of Mohair. So take a look at that at KnittyGrittyYarnGirl.com. This is knitted with two yarns held together, two balls held together. So you get a double thickness on that. Are you smiling? Is somebody talking to you there? Oh, okay. All right. So I want to walk over for a moment and talk about our trunk show coming up. I just lost I want to say my mind, but that could be possible. My train of thought. On Monday, September 21st, we have our Noro magazine number 17 trunk show. So for those of you who are new to Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl, let me just say that after Vogue Knitting Live is over, you can find us every Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern on Facebook.com, Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl, where we have our show called Twisted Stitches. And in 30 minutes time, we bring you fun fashions and fiber. And we just have a grand time delivering all that to you. So every Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, Facebook.com, Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl. Was there something I missed?
Tips
Paul?
and techniques also.
Oh, and tips and techniques. Yes, tomorrow night we're going to be. Actually, I thought that tomorrow night, what I might do is share a technique or do a little demo on welting, because so many people ask about the batade shawl and they get a little bit nervous about the welting piece, the welting part of it. So tomorrow night show, we'll do a little, just a little technique on how to create that welting, and that might give you a little more comfort when you're doing that shawl or thinking about the shawl. So Noro's trunk show on Monday, September 21st. We'll be featuring all the different items. We'll have all the different garments that are in the magazine. And what you can do is you can get a preview of that trunk show by going to KnittyGrittyYarnGirl.com and looking at Neuro Magazine Trunk Show Preview. So just do Neuro Magazine and all the different things that will come up, or Trunk Show Preview. And you'll be able to, what you'll get is your Neuro Magazine, 6 different tasting samples of the yarns of 6 of the yarns that are used in the garments that are on that, in that magazine. You'll get free shipping on the kit that you'll receive. You'll get free shipping on your orders over $50 from the 17th to the 21st. And you'll be able to schedule your very own preview of the trunk show fashions at Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl Studio. So we have a studio here in our home. We are originally a mobile business, which is mobile for wheels. But since COVID came along, we turned our home, the basement of our home, into a knitting studio to bring our show to you live every week. And so you will be able to schedule your own preview of all the fashions. And that preview can be a Zoom or FaceTime call, or you can come to the studio and visit us here. We have taken all the COVID-19 precautions and we prepared preparations that we needed to do to make sure that we're ready for you. Of course, we can only do 1 to 2 people at a time. So if you have friends who are signing up with you, be sure that you choose your times, and then you'll be able to come in. And we've got masks, we've got gloves, we've got hand sanitizers, and we're all ready for you. So it's a lot of fun. We've shipped out several kits already, and so the time slots are getting booked up, and we'd love to have you join us. And as I mentioned, we started off in a minibus, and now we are flying yarn all over the country. As you can see, we've got someone on the call on the show tonight from Australia, and we've shipped just over to 46 or 44 of the states in the US, as well as New Zealand, Australia, the Netherlands, Canada, and someplace else. And I can't think of it right now. But we are all over, and we are so excited about that. And we have a great time with our folks. And we recently had our first sale in Alaska. So we are moving along. Questions? Comments?
Annie Olson, I'm a mobile massage therapist. Do you have a truck? She's in Montreal.
Well, we have a 25-foot bus that you will see us go. We go live right now. Our biggest venue that we're doing this year right now is the farmers market locally, because all the fiber festivals have been canceled. So the majority of what we're doing now is coming right here from our home studio, and we'd love to have you join us here for a preview of the trunk show on the trunk show is the 21st.
Annie Olson says, "Oh, minibus is a great idea. What's the next day you're at the farmers market? Is that this Thursday or next week?"
I think it would be. Oh, actually, I have to find out. I believe it is this week, this Thursday, because next Thursday wouldn't work.
Annie Olson, if you like Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl, you'll get and subscribe to notifications. You'll get a preview, because Thursday, the husband of the Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl, also the executive producer, drives the bus from its location to the festival.
It's funny because
live.
Paul says I drive that bus like Ralph Cram did from the Honeymooners, and this year he decided he wanted to drive it a little bit. So he drives it from the parking area where we keep it to the farmers market every week, and he goes live, and everybody just loves it. So join us at the farmers market on Thursday.
Catherine Rondeau, could you please show one of your bags, zip top yarn bags that you show on your website?
Yes, let me get that for her.
Annie Olson says, the handsome one.
The handsome one. How do I know
What's
which
that?
one is handsome? I happen to think they're all handsome. Let me see if I can grab one of them. So I'll tell you what happened. The reason I had to escape here for a moment was we had a little disaster at our studio this week, and we had a flooding issue. So we could not, I can't have everything out to be able to show you. So I'm sorry that I had to walk away and get this for you. Why are you laughing?
Catherine Rondeau says, excellent pronunciation, by the way. Thank you! Exclamation point. And Annie Olson says, the handsome bus driver. I'd argue with you if I could, Annie.
Okay, so let me show you the imp. These are, I think you're talking about the Impwear bags. And Impwear is a lovely design. And then I'm just showing you the little whale one. Okay, so this is a whale design. They have zipper tops on them, and they are fully lined with complementary fabric, and the fabric is fully wipeable, so you can wipe this down. It's waterproof and wipeable. So these are on our website, and I'll give you a little idea. And then we have all different sizes. We have little lunch sacks, and then we have a mini bag. So those are two different sizes. These are minis and these are lunch sacks. And
Deborah Hirschman-Schoenbaum says, where in Connecticut are you?
we are in Niantic. We are in southeastern Connecticut, not too far from the Rhode Island border.
Part of New London County.
Yeah. And so these little more mini sacks or lunch sacks, colors. So here, it's just really cute. So you take the little red one here, and it has a sweet little striped lining. And this yellow flower has a blue flower lining. So you never know just what you're going to get. And then I don't know if I've gotten to the handsome one yet. So let me know. Because there's also this pretty one. This is, I like this, nice and simple.
Tawana Grabowski, I just created an account on your website. Does that mean I'm automatically subscribed to all things Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl?
You're subscribed to all products that we put out, announcements and things like that. But you're not subscribed to our page on Facebook.
Like us on Facebook,
Yeah, like
and
us on
subscribe
Facebook.
to notifications. And Annie Olson says, very nice that they are wipeable. The yellow is beautiful.
Isn't it cute? So,
Deborah Hirschman-Schoenbaum says, thank you.
you are very welcome. Let me see what else I have in here, if I have any other prints and designs. Oh, and we also have this, there's this pretty design as well. It's a paisley, and we have this in the little pouches. So we have all different sizes. There's cosmetic size, accessories, large accessory bags. So all those are Impwear bags, and they're on our website. You'll just see them under Impwear. We have lots of accessories on the website, including poly pom-poms. How's that?
Say that 3 times fast, Nitty Gritty.
So here, these are really great. Let me show this to you. I love these pom-poms because these are man-made fibers, and they can snap. They snap on. So you can take them off when you need to clean your hats or your scarves. I like putting pom-poms on the end of scarves as well. You're giggling with my fans.
Barb Suter Bernarski, did Paul have a broadcasting background? Face so mellow.
Yeah.
Anna Maria Milani, yes.
Here, let me show you some of the other colors for these pom-poms. And so those
They're
are
snap-on, right?
Yep, these are all snap-ons. Oh, this is the one I wanted to show because I just think this is so cool. Anna Maria, you knit a lot of hats. These are fun for hats. Look at that. They're so full and fluffy. They're light and fluffy. Yeah. So those are just some of the things that you'll see as far as accessories on our website, including Likey needles. If you like needles and you want to get a really great, if you like good needles and you want to get a really great set,
you'll really like these.
Likey interchangeable needles are fabulous. They are absolutely fabulous. These are the driftwood design. They go from a size 4. Is it just 4? Yeah, from 4 to 17. So that is definitely a plus factor to have that size 4 to 17. And you get, of course, you have all your wires and your little caps. And one of the things that I really like about interchangeable needles, especially when we're working on shawls. When you're working on a shawl, oftentimes we start off with, with a small end, such as on the straight on the bias, or this one, which is called Always Be Brave. And I'll talk about that a little bit more. But we start at this narrow end and we wind up with 300 or 200 stitches on the needle at the end. And you'll see that the pattern will call for size 6 needle, circular needle, 40 inches. And then the pattern instructions will say cast on 3. And I'm like, I'm not casting on 3 stitches to a 40-inch needle. So what I do is I cast on my stitches to a smaller wire. And I knit on that smaller wire until I have a sufficient number of stitches that I need to change to a larger wire. And then all I do is I take my little end caps and I unscrew the wire at the back end and I knit onto the new wire and screw a wire onto the back end of the new needle and I knit onto the new wire. And I am able to grow the wire as the project grows, which makes it really a lot less unwieldy sometimes. Even though the wires don't twist, it's just a lot of wire to work with.
Anna Maria Milani said, yes, love the snap-on pom-pom. Barb Suter-Bednarski says, you seem like such a fun couple.
We are a fun couple. You know what? We're a real couple is what we are. We're a real couple. We've learned in our lifetime that laughing is important, and it's sometimes you got to let things slide, even though you don't want to. You just got to let it go.
And our friend Donna Hart-Tervalon, those are the only needles I use now.
Hi, Donna. I miss you. It's good to see you back here. It's good to have you back. Ben has been very needy. This is our
Sarah
studio
Gilbert
dog.
Wants to know, what is the code for free shipping?
Orders over $50. The code is SHIP VK Live. SHIP VK Live, all one word. SHIP VK Live.
And for our overseas and Canadian friends?
Overseas and Canadian friends, what we're doing for you all is pay your shipping, and we will refund $8 of your shipping. So you'll get a refund for $8.
Carolyn Noller, laughing keeps you healthy.
Yes, and laughing keeps you happy. Laughing keeps you happy. You ready, buddy? Can you go sit over here so I can show these people this Always Be Brave shawl? You have to always be brave for a minute and go sit over here by yourself, okay? There you go, buddy. All right. So, Always Be Brave. A fantastic little shawl. I love this. This is one of our newer pieces for the fall. I wanted real crisp fall colors on this, and I think we accomplished that with the red and then the browns and reds in there. And Always Be Brave is created with mosaic stitches and a stockinette stitch. So it's a simple pattern. Again, this I-cord is a very popular thing now. The I-cord edging on both ends. Oh, no, this one we're carrying up the edge there. But I believe it had an I-cord bind off as well. And what we did here for Always Be Brave is we combined the Rainbow Beach colors from Queensland Connection with Gadifra Lana Mia Uni. These are both exactly the same fiber content. They have very, very similar yardage, and they're great colors for this shawl. And just to show you some of the other color combinations, this is, something like that be really pretty for Always Be Brave. And then there's this is really very smart. The navy with green and brown. So I'm going to put this on one last time and show it to you all. And Thank you all for joining Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl on Vogue Knitting Live. Give you one last look. We really appreciate you being here and joining us, not just today, but from Thursday today to today, if you've been with us. Thank you so much. We hope you'll join us on Facebook Live on Monday nights at Twisted Stitches, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. You've been an amazing audience. Thank you so much for joining us. We will see you soon. Remember to share, because next time you're on our show, you might be surprised.